Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, I'm Tina. I'm a full-time reseller. We are at the Goodwill in Rockaway, New Jersey today. It is a rainy day. I just made a marketplace pickup. It was kind of messed up, honestly. So I had agreed to purchase a Nightmare Before Christmas perpetual calendar. It's Bradford Exchange, and I specifically asked the lady beforehand if any of the pieces were broken, because in the photo it almost looked like there were two little pieces that were broken off of one of the figures. But she said no, everything is in excellent condition. It's never been used. You know how that goes, but this was bad. This was honestly bad. So I met the woman, and she wanted $85 for this. Now, if everything was in actual mint condition, I would have been able to sell this for probably about $450. But she started. And another thing, for being unused and mint condition, it was not in any of the original packaging or anything like that. So I noticed that one of the figures had glue on it. And I said to her, I said, wait a minute, this one's been glued. And she said, oh, no. It's not broken. I just put some glue to reinforce it because these figures are so fragile. So I looked at it again. I'm like, no, this thing is completely cracked in half. It's definitely been repair glued, not reinforced glued. And why would you put some glue all over something that's not broken to begin with, so then it looks like it's broken, right? Anyhow, very nice woman. She was a very nice woman. I just don't think all of the, I don't think everything was ticking up there, if you know what I mean. So anyhow, I said, you know, I can't pay $85 for this. And I look at a couple more pieces and they looked okay. And then she's like, all right, I'll take 80. So I give her the 80 like a lunatic, right? And then I start, you know, she goes to her car and I start opening more boxes. I was trying to just kind of do this quickly because it was pouring down rain. I'm like still not dry. But anyhow, long story short here, because we got to get into Goodwill and see what they're putting out. But anyway, I opened a couple more boxes. I went to her car and I said, you know what? I need my money back. Like, I'm going to give this back to you. So many pieces are broken. Like, there are some that aren't, but it's not worth it for me. So she said, all right, I'll take 60 for it. I said, no, I can't do 60. Like, the most I could do for this is $40. And I'm not going to be able to sell it as a set. I'm going to have to part it out. I'm going to have to part out like the back part of it. I would show you exactly what I'm talking about, but it's still raining. So yeah, anyhow, I paid 40 and I'm going to part it out, and that's how I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell the numbers separately. I'm going to sell the actual display case part of it separately. I'm going to sell everything separately. The pieces that aren't broken should do okay. So yeah, but that I don't know. It would have been a real nice flip had it not been broken. I can't believe that she just didn't tell me. I don't know. I don't know what was going on there. But anyway, marketplace deals can be shady, guys. You really got to like do your due diligence, I guess. And that goes above and beyond just asking, because clearly you don't always get the most truthful answer. So anyhow, let's go into Goodwill, see what they got in there today. Well, so they have a bunch of Snoopy shoes, children's shoes here. I think these probably came from Target. They're priced at $9.99, so definitely going to keep walking by those. So they have some fresh carts sitting out here, which is always nice to find. This looks like an empty cigar box, I think. Oh, pan almost got away from me. This I thought was crystal. It's plastic. We have a couple Longaberger mugs. I think I have a green one at the warehouse. So I do want to pick that one up. Blue one has a lot of dishwasher damage. I do think I have, like I said, another one of these sage green ones at the warehouse, so I can pair it up with that to make it a bundle listing. These are pretty cool. These are salt and pepper grinders. Blooming Villa. Bloomingville. I've never heard of this brand before, but they look pretty neat. New with tags. $2.99. I actually brought my Goodwill bag in with me today, which is pretty rare. Wheel of Fortune. Here we have a sealed puzzle, but it is Hallmark, and they don't really tend to do too well for me, so I'm just going to leave that on the cart. All right, now moving over to the next cart. The Big Ben coffee mug, some metal scoops. They feel pretty darn cheap from the Target $3 spot, and they're marked $2.99 in here. Great job with that discount, Goodwill. Then we have a piece of the Argyl. This black stuff looks pretty cool, but it really takes forever to sell. I still have some listed, I think, that I listed a long time ago. I couldn't figure out what this said, but it says outrageous drink, but it's spelled very differently. This is one of those stepping stone kits. I don't know. I see these all over during the summer at yard sales. They're not really worth anything as far as resale value. Here's another Longaberger mug in the paprika. This one looks half decent to me, so I do put it in my cart eventually, and then it flies back out. Not literally. I take it out. We have another arts and craft variety kit here at the bottom. Not really worth anything for me to resell. I really should have looked at those gold bird cages, but I don't know why I kind of glossed over them. But that's something that would probably do well at the flea if they were priced right. All right, time to move over to these shelves. Here, these are kind of nice. Mikasa. It's an older pattern. $29.99 for the set. It's got a cool look to it, though. This looks like a false graph set that is heavily worn. The Villa della Luna. Not a bad pattern, but this is definitely worn. $12.99 for the set. It's been here since March 11th. It's got a chip on it. Oh, so does the one underneath it. Elle Decor. This is one of the serving pieces for that set. $7.99. Oh, this is kind of neat. Oh, here's another. I should actually double check because this is a pasta serving bowl. Some serving pieces might do well. I might look into that. That's $9.99. Sometimes the accessory pieces are decent. This is like a fondue set. I don't think that goes there. Looks like it might, but $7.99. It's Gibson. The Cuisinart toaster oven, $40. Set is chipped. Some kind of a Canadian pottery pitcher. Looks like it's missing the lid. It's Tracy Porter plates. Octavia Hill. Yeah, there's a large chip on that. Those tend to chip very easily for some reason. Mikasa. Can't tell what these black matte bowls are. Something. threshold. A little Target Gorham cake plate. It's pretty, but Gorham doesn't tend to do too well for me in most cases. These are interesting. $4.99. They're like aluminum or tin. What are these? It doesn't look like they'd be for food use. It looks like that gold interior would just peel right off. Maya. What's this? Royal Dalton. It's very dirty. Oh, sorry. Wow, look at that. It looks like a handmade. Oh, maybe not. It might be one of those that you just paint. Felt's missing from the bottom. Oh, big chip. So many of these things are chipped. Huh, that looks like it was sold at like Home Goods or something. Kind of neat. Very dirty. Wonder if that once had a lid. Alright, what do we have here? That is from, it looks like Burlington. I think that's a Burlington sticker on that glass piece. This is pretty heavy. Smithsonian Institution. $19.99 for the set. I have the worst cart in the world. It's sticking like crazy. Alright, not much in the clear glass aisle. I already kind of circled around the one side. And this is like one of the pour over coffee things. Maybe it goes on this. Corningware. That does look like it would go as a set. Some little pot holders. I don't know what this, oh, maybe a candle holder. It's got some weird things hanging off of it. Winter Magic. What's inside of there? A little candle. And another piece of the Falstaff over here. Another piece of Falstaff. Lobster bibs. Silly. Kind of striking out so far here today. Cuisinart hand mixer. Wonder if that's new. I kind of think that it isn't. It is not. It's not even Cuisinart. Someone's using their Cuisinart and they got rid of their old one in this box. Maybe that's supposed to be like a honeycomb kind of thing. Got 3M stickers to hold that guy on. All right, what do we have over here? More clear glass. Not seeing anything jump out at me. There's a pewter monogrammed P. Like a M. Effer Sorcerer. Huh. Oops. It's crass glass is what that's called. It's kind of interesting. Not sure what that even means, but whatever. I'm not seeing anything. Sometimes you do need to give the clear glass a glance though, because I have definitely found some good pieces in the clear glass section before. Found a baccarat kind of dish that I sold for like $250. That was a few years ago. Wasn't here at Goodwill though. Cancun. Here's some crackle glass. This thing looks like it's wearing a like a waist trainer. Like a girdle. I don't know. It's Bodum. Oh, maybe this is what the pour over piece goes on. No, I think the lip would be too wide for that. Here's a bell. The bottom of the bell, the handle is completely broken off. And that's still out for sale here. This looks like it could possibly, no. I was gonna say maybe it's Longaberger with the leather handles, but it definitely feels cheap. Longaberger has weight to it. This does not. Let's see if we have anything good in the mug section. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Sagittarius, but it says Cagittarius. That was a fail. Hustle juice. I gotta buy this for myself because I really need another mug. Barking Dog, New York City. Must be like a brand. Let's stay home. Let's not. We did that for long enough, people. That's why that's donated, I guess. Inspired meals by Aisha Curry family. Coming in hot. Let's see what this guy is. Ooh, he is heavy. Holy moly. He almost looks like that one I got, which I still have. But mine's a lot bigger, and I think he holds a plant. I don't know. This guy might hold a candle or something. Ooh, this is heavy. I don't see any markings. There's no place like home. Oh, these were here last time I was here. They need to find somebody who really wants to spiralize some veggies. Oh, this cart is horrible. Let me go check this cart. Oh, that's the one I already looked at. So never mind. Oh, what is this? I think that's supposed to go in here. It's kind of like a puzzle type thing. It's broken though. That's a shame. I'm really striking out here. I knew I shouldn't have brought my bag in. I feel like every time I bring my bag, I don't find anything. And then if I don't bring my bag, I find tons of stuff. And then I have to buy another bag. $3.99. This is kind of interesting. It looks super old. Is that German? I'm gonna put this in my cart for right now, but maybe not forever. What is this? don't know what this thing is. What would go in here? Oops. Very dirty. Dexter mat cutter. There's a pretty sharp blade in there. Oh. Here we have a cross pen. It's got Diana Lynn. It's like personalized. So that might be a little hard sell. Someone else's name on it. Party light. Party light. That's definitely not their best work. Let's see, what else do we have here? There's some little deer, little Easter bunny. You don't belong in here. You don't belong there with the deer. Little candle holders. They're kind of neat. They could almost be Pottery Barn. Oh, I hear something rolling, but I don't think it's a cart. That is a large dreidel cookie jar. All kinds of little things inside of it. Interesting. Angel. Packer Creek Pottery. We might have to look that up. She's got that like spaghetti hair and whatever that is right there. Maybe I'll put her in my cart for a minute. I did get rid of that red mug. And I looked these up, and one sold on eBay for $28 plus shipping. Just one. And I have the set of both salt and pepper. And I think this is like a vintage liqueur bottle. I think this should bring at least 50 bucks. Christmas Eve Chapel, not for $3.99. Coffee first, you people later. Oh, that's so me, but I don't need another wooden sign. These are unmarked. Kind of neat. What is this? Corrugated drain hose. Universal. This is cool. This is another Vans collab. I seem to always find those at the Goodwill. Holy mackerel. Could they have put a few more price stickers on this? These are cool. These are the Truth Vans collab. Make smoking look ridiculous. Just as ridiculous as all these stickers. I mean, these aren't terrible, but $19.99 is a little steep. Actually, though, red might be their color, because these are only going to sell for about 30 or 40. I might grab them if red's their color. If red's their color of the week, we'll go check it out. Because, yeah, those are going to be like 30 or 40 bucks. Their shoes are a little pricey in here. They have a ton of these. I don't know where they came from. Probably Target. Some Ferragamos. Those are kind of neat looking. I usually don't check the shoes in here too often because they're usually priced pretty high. These are kind of cool though, these no bowl. I was always thinking about getting a pair of these. Not like this though. All right, I think for $9.99 these are a good pickup. Been here since the 20th. So they've been here like 3 days, maybe. I'm thinking I'm gonna put this angel back. I can't find any like her. I don't know. $6.99. I don't see any angels, but she has some dinnerware. It doesn't seem to be super crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep the angel. Maybe since there are none, maybe it'll do well. I don't know. Fit flop. Those are an interesting style. I'm gonna get those. They don't look terrible. Fabletics. Look how tiny these are. These are tiny. Ooh. Get back up there. Wow, these are interesting. Holy mackerel. Look at these. Wow. Those are wild. Lori Goldstein. She's also QVC, but I've never really had much luck selling her shoes. I've sold her clothes. Her clothes do pretty decently. Euro clogs. Hey, I don't know. If they were like $5, I'd grab them. Puppies. Must be hush puppies. Can't speak today. I'm gonna go back over here real quick. Oh, actually, I think I looked at all those. I think these are Johnson and Murphy. They're really worn though. Holy mackerel.
Did you know that Goodwill in Newark, New Jersey is one of the largest providers of training and employment services in the New York, New Jersey area? We help thousands of people acquire the skills most
These look kind of interesting. I think I'm gonna look this brand up. UFOs. But these are really pretty worn. So there's a rack behind the counter and the stuff is for sale. The lady let me look at it and the red tags are on sale, so I picked this up. Can't find too much on it, but there was one on Facebook that sold for like $79, I think. And these are brand new and they'll be $9.99 a pair, which is good. I like to sell this brand, especially if it's new. And since red's on sale, it'll be $9.99. Okay, so it was actually 40% off of the red tags, not 50% off. I guess I see what I want to see sometimes. So anyway, the tactical pants and the Vans were actually $11.99 after the discount. So there's still some profit to be made for sure. I paid a total of $82.55 in this Goodwill, and it should be a decent profit. When we get back to the warehouse, I will give you a brief recap of the haul, even though I'm pretty sure you guys saw every single thing I picked up in there. I did pick up and put a few things back, of course, but we'll go through what I left with. And I'll also show you the Facebook Marketplace pickup that I was speaking about in the beginning of this video, just because it is still raining, so I don't really want to do it from the car. So, all right, I'll see you guys back at the warehouse. We are getting out of Jersey. We are heading back to Pennsylvania. All right, so I am back at the warehouse now. Before I get this out of the back, I'm just going to show it to you here because it's in a really big box, so it's just going to be easier. Yeah, this is the the nightmare. Nightmare before Christmas, that is. But it's also a nightmare. So, yeah. Something new and unused would not be, you know, packaged this way. Clearly this stuff has been used. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to do what I can to salvage some sales. So this was the first piece I pulled out that she said was reinforced. Okay, so if I get too close it looks blurry, but let me turn you around here. Reinforced? Is that what we're calling this now? That is not. That is straight up broken. Girl got decapitated, okay? That's what happened. She was decapitated. So yeah, there's supposed to be, I guess, one of these for every month. This guy's also broken. August. He's got a reinforced arm there. if that's what we're calling it now. There's all kinds of paint chippage. Is that a word? Anyway, paint chippage on the back. Another broken arm. Hand straight off. Not even there. So, yeah. Oh, this is August. So I guess they come in like sets. They come in pairs. What is this guy? Oh, Valentine's and St. Patrick's. So I guess there's also like holiday. Well, this is just Valentine or St. Patrick's. He looks okay. I am going to have to compare certain ones to make sure that I'm not overlooking anything, but yeah, you get the idea. So this is it. The numbers are still in the original package. They're all in here. The back part, COA. See, a lot of these are packaged in like, oh, this was another one. His ear is straight up gone. It's there. It's just, you know, broken off. So yeah, I didn't even look in a couple of these boxes. We have some wrapped in this bubble. So yeah, that was the marketplace pickup. All right, guys, we're back at the warehouse. Let's go through this real quick. Like I said, you've pretty much already seen all of this stuff, but anyhow, we'll start off with the mugs. Hustle Juice. This one's for me. I'm taking it home. 99 cents. I did pick up this Longaberger Sage Green mug. I do think I have another one somewhere here in the warehouse, so I can make a set of 2 at least. I did put the red one back. It did have like a little kind of nick in the top that I didn't notice initially. So yeah, and if I don't have another one sitting around here, I'll just hold on to this anyway until I get a set of them. This was a really cool find. This is by the brand Bloomingville. Never heard of Bloomingville, but this is like acacia wood. And this is salt and pepper. And like I said in the video, I did see one single, I don't know if it was the pepper or the salt grinder. These are both grinders. You would just like turn the top. But one piece sold for $28 plus shipping. And I have the set. So $50 for the set perhaps. And it was $2.99 for the set. So that is pretty freaking awesome. If I don't break it. This guy right here appears to be an old German liquor bottle of some sort. Blankenheim. I don't know. Anyway, $3.99. It's got a little nick down here. It's got some kind, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm thinking maybe $50 on this jug. So we shall see. That's just off the top of my head. I need to research this piece a little bit more, but I didn't want to leave it behind. So then for some shoes, we got these Mobiles. I guess they're made by Mephisto. So I decided to give them a shot. Most of their shoes were $9.99. These are a US 7.5. We'll see, 30, 40 bucks maybe on these. They're in pretty good condition. This is a pair of FitFlops. Again, $9.99. It's a little expensive for shoes at that Goodwill, but these are really great condition. Summer's coming. I'm thinking maybe $35 plus shipping on these. Then I did get this pair of Vans. It's the Vans. I have so many questions. Like, this is excessive. This is honestly, this is excessive. Like, what? Are you kidding me? These have been there for a while. So red was 40% off, not 50 like I initially thought. So I did pay $11.99 for these. They're not in terrible condition. As I said, in the store, their Truth slash Cross Vans collab makes smoking look ridiculous. Replace it with stuff that's ridiculously awesome. Thetruth.com. So these are a men's 13, or it doesn't say the women's size. But anyway, I don't know if Truth is still running those commercials, like the anti-smoking commercials or whatever, but it's actually pretty cool that they did a collab with Vans. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, so I'm thinking like maybe $35. $35 for these maybe? Not like my last Goodwill Vans collab. They sold for over $200. What was that? Was it Vans? I can't remember. I think it was like a department store collab. It was like back in August maybe, or September, November. I don't know. It was in one of my videos. I already forgot what they were. But that was an awesome find. But anyway, yeah, probably 35 bucks on these. Then I grabbed a pair of Noble. These are like the high top trainers with the super fabric. These are, I think these are a men's 10, women's 11.5. These are in pretty darn good condition. Also $9.99. Look at the soles. They're in really good condition. I'm thinking like 50 bucks on these plus shipping. Then this right here was hanging on the rack behind the counter, which was also kind of weird to me. I'm like, why is that rack behind the counter? It doesn't make it easy for people to shop it. Like, you have to ask. I had to ask the lady to see the car. I said, well, is that stuff for sale? And she said, yeah, it is. I'm like, oh. And then she kind of like rolled it over to where I was standing. But it was kind of weird because if you don't ask, like, you don't shop that car, I guess. And it's not like the stuff behind it was like super ridiculously high end or anything, like that they should really have it back there. But I did notice a couple of red tags hanging, which was the sale tag. So this right here, this brand I've never heard of, FOMM, which is Friday. What the heck is it supposed to be now? I looked it up. Friday something. I looked, and now I'm filming this haul with my phone instead of my GoPro. Now I can't look it up. I'll put it up on the screen. I forget what the FOMM stands for, but it's cross slash. It's a Simon Thompson collab, okay? So I believe both of these brands are like an English brand, perhaps. I don't know, but this was released in 2019. I guess Simon Thompson is like a screen printer, some type of artist or something. This was put out in, so hopefully there's some kind of a market for this. I did see something about one selling for like $79. I don't see anything on eBay, although I haven't checked Terapeak, but apparently this artist collab with this brand was released in 2019, and I guess the company did not survive. They do have like an Instagram page. The company did not survive, and they shut down after COVID. So I don't know if there's any kind of market or desire for this, but it was $9.99, half off. Nope, 40%. So $5.99. I keep saying half off. Why do I want it to be half off? It would make life a lot easier if it was just half off, straight half off. No like 40%. But oh well, I'm not the one in charge of the Goodwill rules, okay? Anyhow, got that. And then last but not least, two pair of 511 or 511, however you want to say it. Tactical pants, size 12 long. So I believe these are women's. And yes, they are women's tack light pants in khaki. So I will check the website and see what exactly these are selling for, brand spanking new. And also check eBay. I usually always do well with the men's. I have done well with the women's too. Love finding this brand. I even picked this brand up if it's used, but I love finding it new with tags. So these did end up being $11.99 a pair. If I can find some comps on this particular model, I will pop it up on the screen. So I got them in khaki and in a gray color, same size, 12 long. So yeah, a lot of like, I think these are good for like police officers, EMTs and stuff like that. So that's going to wrap it up, guys. Thank you for coming along to the Goodwill with me. I hope you enjoyed this trip. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. I always try to make if I'm doing a marketplace trip, I try to do it like multi-purpose, you know, stop somewhere else along the way. So anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that little bell button so you get notifications every time I upload. Until next time, bye.